control center from here.
Good luck. Full hammer out.
Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my Halo CE playthrough. I'm playing through the original Halo Combat Evolved on the original Xbox hardware. Today we're playing level 5, which is my personal favorite level in the game, Assault on the Control Room. It's probably the most diverse of all the levels in the game. As far as areas, there's a lot of inside tunnels, kind of close quarters combat, as well as, you know, big outside areas, bridges, pretty much every type of vehicle in the game you get to play as. Every weapon in the game you'll have at some point, just everything. It's the full meal, so to speak. Just kind of run around exploring. I will point out, up there you see that kind of shimmer or whatever you see in the ceiling. One of the things I've been talking about in this series is, and the reason that I'm playing it on the original Xbox console, is because the version of Halo CE that exists within the Master Chief Collection, which is Halo CE Anniversary, is not based on this version of the game, the original Xbox version of Halo CE. It's based on the 2003 PC port, which was handled by Gearbox Software, and unfortunately wasn't a true port, in that there were some coding errors that created a whole number of graphical differences between this game and the original, and frankly this game looks better in a lot of ways. But one of the things is effects like that shimmer that you see, fog effects, bump maps, things like shooting Covenant shield energy shields like this with your energy weapons, Covenant weapons, making the color change and putting off that kind of electricity effect, stuff like that. So but this is one of the things that you can notice in Master Chief Collection, this where it's kind of alien and shimmery looking. It's just real flat, so you don't have those effects showing up. But anyway, we'll go ahead and move on into the level. One of the cool things about this level is that you can play a lot of the interior areas. You can play kind of stealthily. So we'll kind of, just to give an example, this elite right here. Oh, his buddy saw me. You gotta be careful in these rooms, because these rooms are round, and so, you know, you might be focused in one direction and enemies come from the other direction. I will also point out that a lot of these areas look the exact same, and because of that, Bungie put in these arrows glowing on the ground to let you know which direction to go. So if you get turned around, you know, and the arrow is facing the wrong way, then you know you need to turn around and go back the other way. Although later in the game you actually replayed this level backwards, so if you're going the way the arrow shows on that level, you're going the wrong way. So There he is. Oh, there he is. There we go. Oh, jackals. Those guys. In groups like that, they will just rip through you with those plasma pistols. And the range of music in this level is really cool. You know, sometimes when you're playing through these interior areas where you can play them kind of stealthily, it'll trigger this music that's really kind of laid back and calming. And then when you get outside into the open areas where it's like, you know, battlefield basically, the music will be way more, you know, energetic.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured.
Yeah. And then, of course, something I talked about in other videos is just the scale of these areas. You know, you have these huge pits all the time that kind of make the levels feel gigantic. And I always kind of look around because a lot of times in these round areas like this, there will be dead Marines that'll have health packs and ammo, maybe, you know, power weapons like the rocket launcher or sniper rifle, something like that. So I always just kind of look around before I leave an area. There we go. So
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
Banshee.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
You gotta watch them. These bridges are a lot of fun, but they can be really hard too. Especially with those banshees flying around. There he is. Got him. Well, that landed nice and neatly right there. Another cool fact about this mission is that the very first time that I ever played this game, or even witnessed it, was at my cousin's house. He got it like at launch. I went over to his house and he was playing it, and he was on this mission and on one of these bridges. So for me, the things that I remember the most is these bridges from this mission. So we'll be kind of cautious because I know there's an elite down here. Oh, there he is. For its time, things like that too, like the glass, being able to walk on it, but then if it gets shot out, you fall. It's pretty cool. and then just kind of picking if you want to take the, you know, the underside of the bridge or the top side. I remember a lot of these bridges ending with a gold sword elite coming out the other side. Another cool thing is you can actually look down. Try not to fall, but you see the guys running around, the Marines. That's where you're trying to get to. So the fact that you can actually see, you know, it makes the level feel huge, but also feel connected. Because you can see the guys running around that you're going to be meeting up with in a little bit. Which kind of, you know, adds back to what I've talked to in the previous videos about how, for its time, this game felt so open and big, scale-wise. He said, I'm out of here. I always try to play pretty cautious just because even the grunts can be deadly if there's enough of them. Oh! Good lord. That's what I was talking about. Them gold sword elites coming out. I didn't see him come out the door, so I didn't know he was there. Oh my god. It scared the crap out of me. Let's see. They didn't even see me. Yeah, those guys there are vicious. I always try to throw the grenades. I think I said this in a previous video, but I always try to throw the grenades in a way that blows the turrets over. That way they can't get, another enemy can't get back in them. So we'll continue making our way through the complex. There's a really neat Easter egg. Probably one of my favorite Easter eggs in the game. This mission actually has a really cool Easter egg, but it also has some neat shortcuts. One of which I discovered just playing around, and I don't know that I want to assume that somebody else has found it, but I don't know for sure. So you know, that music comes on, you know what's going down. Oh, invisible guy. Oh, alright. Get back down here. Oh, it's chasing me. There we go. Jeez. I forgot about there being invisible guys right there. He almost took me out. I don't know if there's any more. I'll assume that there are. Oh, there's hunters over there. Let's see if we can get an angle on them. Yep. Wonder where the other one is. Go ahead. See if I can sneak a easy kill through the wall on him. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. But the having the marine bodies laying there with plenty of ammo and whatnot. I hear that other hunter. I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. I saw last night I was on the internet and I saw some people talking about they didn't like the hunters in Halo CE because of how easy they were to kill, because all you had to do is, you know, with a pistol or sniper, just one shot them in the back. But I don't know whether or not those people played the game when it first came out or not, but I remember not knowing that immediately. And it was actually the way we discovered it, because when we first started playing the game, you know, just like the game comes out, you throw the disc in, you know, you get to the menu screen, just jump right into it. And so we would come across hunters and just dump ammo and ammo and ammo, and they were so hard to kill. And then one day we just had the game on, just playing. And the little demo video that most games used to have that would play if you had left it at the menu screen came on, and we were watching. We noticed that in that video that plays, you know, if you have the system on and the game in and nobody's playing it, there's a part where you see Chief fighting a hunter and he strafes, you know, away from the attack and one-shots him with the pistol. And we were like, surely that's not true. You can't actually do that. And we tried it, and sure enough, it worked. And it was one of those kind of crazy Metal Gear Solid, you know, on PS1 revelations, you know, like switching the controller to the other port or whatever, where it's like you learn this great secret of the game just by watching the little demo video at the beginning. You know, it was pretty cool. And it's like now it's common knowledge and everybody's, you know, so that's what everybody does. But back then it wasn't, you know, not in the very beginning. You know, people were, and plus the internet wasn't as prevalent as it is now. So, you know, you didn't have social media, you know, so the spread of information wasn't as fast. But this part here is pretty cool. This is one of the stealth missions. I say stealth, you know. You can choose to play this one stealthy. It's kind of fun that way, because you can melee the grunts and while they're sleeping. And it doesn't wake the other ones. And if you're skillful enough, you can make it through this whole area. Oh, really? Well, so much for that. Not sure why he woke up. But normally, you know, you can make it through this whole area without waking any of them. And there'll be like an elite or two. And you can take out those elites. If you can take out those elites, then you can make your way through the whole rest of the mission without alerting any of the grunts and just killing them while they're asleep. It's so funny how smart they are, how they kneel, you know, when you drop their shields to keep you from getting that headshot. should be another elite somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe there's not another elite in this one. Pretty sure this may be, but I don't think this is the only one where they're all asleep like that. So if we can, we'll try to do better on the other one. Still not sure why that grunt woke up. Normally they don't. Oh. I always look around just to make sure there's not any ammo or anything that I'm missing. And another bridge. Or no, this is the outside, okay. Yeah, so this is the fun part. And it can be pretty difficult too. Because of that freaking... I don't know if there's any Marines. If I can get them in the Warthog before I die. Get on the gun, dude. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. I needed him on the gun. Think we gonna make it, boss? You need to be on the gun. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure out a way to remedy this. That dude's probably about to die. And that ghost chasing me isn't helping. I'll try to run over as many as I can. Coming after you. Coming at you, bro. He didn't make it. There's a ghost over there. Oh, no. Wait, did he get hit by... Did the ghost get hit by the wraith? No, there he is. Okay. I was about to say, that would have been incredibly helpful. Come on, dude. Oh, I missed. I missed again. My shots are not doing well. Hopefully I can kill him before I get hit by that freaking wraith. Oh. Alright, so see how we want to work this. It's really hard to hit them with rockets because they will dodge a lot. Come on, bro. So what I may need to do is circle over here. Look at, good God. So I'll just try to take him out with the ghost gun. Of course he's gonna try to get away. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on now. What are you doing? Smoking. He is smoking. There we go. guys. Yeah. Tell you what, the Ghost was definitely, as far as abilities go, improved in the later games. Because it is not having boost or because the guns, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm holding the trigger down the whole time on the guns, but it's still it'll like shoot for a little bit and then it'll stop. So it's kind of, the guns are kind of inconsistent. So the next part's a lot of fun because you get the tank, but it's also the area where the shortcut I was talking about is. So we'll check that out as well. Ice is so much fun in this game. The Warthog. There's an elite, yeah. A little crouch jump to get up here. There's a downed pelican over there too. It's got health and stuff in it. Oh, really? I think that's it. So we'll come over here and pick up some stuff, some health anyway. Don't really need any rockets. The tank is so much fun in this game. The main difference between the tank in this game and the tank in all the other games is, in this game you can only go the direction you're pointing. Well, you can go backwards, but like in Halo 2 they made it to where the movement of the tracks and the tank were independent of the aiming of the barrel. So you could basically, you could aim this way and still be driving this way or this way. But in this game, you can only go forward or back, and you can only turn by turning the barrel. Like so. This guy here. Whoa! How did I miss that? What is happening? So we're gonna go through. You can go either way. You can either go there or you can go through this cave. We're gonna go through the cave because there's a trigger that we don't want to trigger, so that I can show you the shortcut that I was talking about. It's really hard to do. I don't know that we'll be able to actually trigger the shortcut, but we'll see. If not, I'll at least explain it. Always just kind of sit back here with the tank and take guys out from afar. Oh, and of course, I don't remember if the other games. I know the other games you can get a gunner for the machine gun, but I don't think that you can.
The Covenant placed their tanks to defend the entrance to the tunnel.
I don't think you can actually shoot it yourself if you're driving the tank in the games past this one. But in this game, you can't have a gunner. People can sit on the side of your tank, but you can't get by anybody in the gun. And so because of that, you can shoot the gun as well as the machine gun as well as the main cannon. This guy here. Alright, so the shortcut is when you drive past this little ledge that we're on, it triggers the next area. And up there, as you can see, there is a Banshee sitting on top of that that platform. And Elite comes out of that door behind it, gets in it, and starts attacking you. But it's possible to knock that Banshee off. And you gotta do it just right. You gotta hit like the corner of it. Yeah, I don't think I got it. And now I can't see it. And that's the problem with it. But if you're able to knock it down, then you can actually get in it and fly past all the areas. Obviously the next part is underground because you have to go down there, but you can actually take it with you, and when you get back out in the open, you can fly past the other areas of the game. And since I can go ahead and trigger that part since I hit it, because the Elite won't be able to get in it. So what I have done in the past is use the tank to get up on this area up here, and then blow it off, because you get a better vantage on it from right there. Two hunters down there. I don't know if you can see them. I just killed one, and there's the other one dead. So we're gonna try to see if we can use the tank to get up on this area. So let's see what we got. It's pretty difficult. Oh. I don't even remember how I did it. I know I did something like that. Oh man. Maybe it was over here. I don't want to spend too much time on here, so I'll mess around with this for a minute and then we'll move on with the mission. I'm not gonna, even if I can get the Banshee down, I'm not gonna play through and skip everything, because I do want to show the proper way to do it. Yeah, it had to be over here. We'll try it again. Oh my god. Did I do that again? Really? Oh. And I killed myself. Great. Working out lovely. Alright. try this again. Dude. I don't know what is going on. Trying to see how far I can go without it. Before I start falling. There we go. Oh, I forgot there's a tank up here. Oh crap. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I did not even remember that. There we go. I totally forgot there was a tank up there. Another cool thing I'll point out is in the original Halo, before it, I remember lots of games that had enemy vehicles. There was no AI actually driving or piloting those things, you know. So in Halo, whenever you would destroy a vehicle and an actual elite would fall out, it was like, oh, that's really cool. You know, it made it feel more lifelike, I guess you could say. Oh, it almost made it off. I think that's it right there. Yeah, looks like it. Let's go over here. Jump on this exploded boy. Alright. I'm gonna hit it right there. See what happens. Oh, and there it goes. It's tumbling. There it is. So since we got it, I'll go ahead and bring it, and then I'll show you, but I'll still play through it normal. Oh my god. Really? Had to get out of there before it kills me. I forgot about that too. Invisibility. But yeah, see? Intact Banshee over there. Kind of breaks the game, but it's fun. Because you're not supposed to get a Banshee until much later in the game. So you can even fly up. This is the bridge we were on earlier. You can still see the stationary gun that I blew up over there. So you can fly all the way up here. And you can't go in the door where the elite was supposed to come out to pilot this thing? Right there? I think he's still there. Looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can't go in this door. But and of course, like I said, you have to take it down here. Which you're supposed to take the tank. But we'll just take the Banshee. And these areas are so humongous. And what's cool is you can actually fly down there, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it kills you. I don't know if we should try that or not. Trying to get me. Oh, here's some dead Marines over here with ammo and stuff. Oh, Banshee's about to go. Might not have landed. I get shot from right there. Oh, it's gone. What? Some more of that kind of weird. You think it should be a one shot, but it's not. Did I get him? Get another health pack. Hunters have been doing a pretty good job of staying on top of me where I'm at. See if I can get a better position on them. See it just ricocheting off of his shoulder pad. That's crazy. Ooh. Caught him right in that little sliver between his helmet and his neck. Alright, so on to the next part. And the cool thing is even if my Banshee gets blown up, you can backtrack all the way back to where the tank is if you want, and bring it back with you. These levels are so open, but my Banshee is pretty weak, so I don't know if it's gonna make it or not. Yeah. Had a feeling it might not. So if I can get past this cave, out of this cave in the Banshee, then I can literally just fly by the whole next section of the game. So, I think that did it. Yeah, so we can come out here. We can just fly all the way up here. I want to say there might be another Banshee up here. Yep, sure is. So we can get us a fresh one. We'll actually be revisiting this part later in the game. Let's see, everything's down there. So we're so high up here that we can just fly by everything. This whole section here, which can be pretty rough. Just fly past it. And then this section here, which also has a Banshee. I don't even know if the enemies spawn in by flying over it like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like they do. Just a couple of Banshees hanging out. But it's cool how, even though you're not supposed to, you know, get that Banshee, because it's a vehicle that you can operate in the game, if you can get it, and that's what I was saying in episode 2, Halo. One of the things I love about this game is that if you can get there, then they don't punish you for it. You know, if you can make it to an area, then they'll let you, you know, there's no countdown timers, you know, return to zone or any of that stuff. If you can get to it, then you're good to go. You know, have at it. And the same thing with the vehicles. You know, if you can get to a vehicle that you're not actually supposed to have in that section, then you can get to it. They don't punish you for it. And I always thought that was really cool. And see, and then you have these two bridges up here. I don't remember. Which one is it? I don't remember which one of these. So one of these, you basically you go through both of them. So let's see. We could probably kind of guess. So you go in there. So you're gonna come out one of these doors first, and then you'll go across. And you'll come out another door. You'll go across again. Let's go have a peek. Do some exploring. Figure it out. Okay, yeah. So, we're going the right way. So, see, we just cut a huge portion of the level by getting that Banshee. Because all the areas that I showed you that I flew past, I would have had to deal with all the enemies there. And then, when I got to this part, I would have had to go inside, go through the areas, take the elevator all the way up here, go across both these bridges. But now, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it, just to keep the length of the video down. And if somebody watches this and says, hey, I want to see what it's like for you to play through all those areas, then I'll be more than happy to go back and do that. Okay, I remember this. I don't know. The enemies may not spawn at all for the rest of the mission. I don't remember. I'll tell you what. If they don't spawn, then I'll show you the Easter egg, and we'll go to the next area, and I'll die, and then, or I'll go back and start over. I kind of feel like I'm cheating. Which, I mean, I guess I am. Yeah, nothing spawned. Yeah. So normally there's tons of enemies on here. So, and if you make it to this Banshee, then, so we'll see if the Easter egg will trigger. Hopefully it will. So this Easter egg is a musical Easter egg, and normally what happens, you fly up here to the second pillar platform, and you go over there to the corner, and it starts playing music from a older Bungie game called Myth. It's really nice sounding piano music. And that's it. And it's really nice. I like this music. I'm just gonna let it play for a minute. You know, I say the music is from Myth, but I'm not 100. I read that somewhere. I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone may correct me on that. And it stops as soon as you walk away. So I'm gonna fly down here. I don't know if it'll let you open the door or not. Yeah. Yeah, so we could actually finish the mission right here, having skipped pretty much the entire mission by getting that Banshee at the beginning. So that's the final door.